we're back. I hope you enjoyed your time away from me. I missed you guys like crazy. I got to be honest with you. And look at me. If you look Neanderthal Podcast on YouTube, you guys, for all those just listening, you can see I shaved the beard. That thing was getting out of control. It was like a child. I was growing that thing for like 9 months. It got big. I got sick of it. Chopped it off like that. No big deal. Anyways, season 2 of Neanderthal Podcast is back. Here we go. I needed the break. You guys needed it. We're ready to go. I got guests lined up. And we're starting off with a banger. Lisa Nguyen of Telehue Foods. She has got an amazing... She makes a living on YouTube, you guys. Like, the dream. She's a food vlogger. She has... if you like the Food Network and you like cooking shows and restaurant shows, like all that kind of vibe, you're going to love her show on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's huge. It's blowing up. It's going to keep getting bigger. And I binge watch them, and here's an awesome deal. If you watch them, she gets paid. That's all you gotta do. It's free. So it's Telehue Foods, and her name's Lisa Nguyen. I had a great conversation. She was awesome. She brought some amazing whiskey, some Knob Creek. We pounded some of those and just had some good conversation. Hopefully I didn't stick my foot in my mouth too much. I may have... But that's all right. It was overall a really good time. Lisa, you were awesome. And just follow her. Follow me. Welcome back to season 2. Let's start the show. Let's start this season off right. Episode 120. I don't know. What is this? 125 or 6 or something like that. Here we go. Boom, schlock, boom. We're back.
Welcome to the Inner Talk Podcast. We'll no topic is off. Now here's your host, my daddy, and Void of Soul. Thank you for coming to the Inner Talk Podcast. Boom, schlock, boom.
All right, we'll start off in 3, 2, 1. Boom, schlock, boom. Season 2 with Lisa Nguyen of Telehue Foods, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You pronounced it correctly. Good job.
Yeah. I've been around. You're the second win I've had on here.
Oh, nice, nice.
And when I was in high school, I was a big soccer player. And in college, too. But I had a good buddy of mine that played with me. His last name was Nguyen. Trung and Troon. And there was another one, too. And they had like a Chinese restaurant in Shreveport, Louisiana, and they made the best egg rolls.
I bet us Asians play soccer, man.
Yeah.
I tore both ACLs playing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's all good now.
Oh, yeah, Asians are small. There's only so many sports you can play.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I played soccer. I'm 5'10", back then, like 160 pounds soaking wet. What else?
Nice.
I wasn't going to go play. I wasn't going to get lit playing football.
What position did you play?
Forward.
Oh, nice.
Scoring all the goals.
Like all of them.
I scored them all. Both on and off the field, baby. You brought a nice little gift, some Knob Creek 9-year-old beautiful whiskey here. So let's cheers. Thank you for doing this. Charles, salute.
Cheers, Charles.
I might turn your mic up just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Try saying something for me. What'd you have for
Testing. Breakfast I had spaghetti.
breakfast? Spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
Like Italian red sauce spaghetti?
Yeah, just leftover spaghetti from the
Okay,
jar.
well, I'm not going to knock it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
That is pretty good. It's my first time trying it as well.
Ooh. That's nice. That's got a nice little aftertaste, like some oak. Can you guys taste that, or you probably can? So you're a foodie.
I am a foodie.
A food blogger,
Vlogger, yeah.
Vlogger,
Yeah.
right, with the V.
Yeah. Yes, a vlogger. So I do videos. I go to restaurants and stuff and shoot videos.
Yeah, who reads?
Yeah, right?
I see these people that are bloggers. I'm like, who reads anymore?
Yeah. The problem with me is I'm not a good writer. So, I'm playing to my strengths. I can shoot videos and I can edit them. Why should I write if, videos do better?
Videos are just so much easier. I wanted you on the show because I think I found you on Instagram, and you have a very colorful Instagram. You open that thing up and just bam, all the colors hit you. And what's also interesting about it is on Instagram you find, I don't know, I guess it depends on what kind of pictures you tend to look at, but I see a lot of, people just taking selfies, or there's just pictures of them, very little content or substance outside of that. And what's very unique and exciting about yours is there's almost no pictures of people. It's just pure food. Like, here's the content. Here's what's the showcase. It's not pretty me in some yoga pants doing all kinds of acrobatics so you can see my ass. This is like some egg rolls and dim sum or whatever, you know?
My goal is to make you drool.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
I think some of those yoga girls, that's their goal as well. But
True.
Yeah.
And more power to them.
Yeah.
Whenever I get messages of people saying I have to unfollow you because you're just make me hungry all the time, I'm like, goal accomplished.
Nice.
Yeah.
What made you get into, did you just one day you had a lunch and wanted to take a picture of it and put it up there? Or like, how do you start?
Kind of, sort of. My family's always been like a big foodie family. So we've been just eating different types of foods growing up. But I was working a 9 to 5 and I was like, I don't know if this is it for me. This is what I'm going to be doing every day.
Yeah.
And so at that point, I wanted to test out different things. I was like, what should I do if I don't want to do this 9 to 5? So I looked, and social media was big in 2017. A lot of restaurants were not implementing it. They didn't have Facebook page, Instagram, things like that. So I thought, I could do a little side hustle, make some money doing social media for these restaurants. And so I started doing that.
Okay.
And then I was like, one of the restaurants, I was like, I'll shoot a video for you guys. I kind of want to test this out and see if it will do well. So I shot a video. I posted it on their social media page and it blew up.
Nice.
I was like, okay, I kind of like this. So then at that point, I figured out what I wanted to do. I wanted to just shoot videos of food. And so what I did next was I was going to build my resume, do more videos, and apply to, have you seen like Food Beast videos or like Thrillist? They're just the viral food videos that just go crazy.
I've heard of Thrillist, but I couldn't tell you.
So their videos just do really well. They've got millions of followers. And I was like, I'll just build my resume and apply, to work for them. And then I had an aha moment in the shower. That's where the best aha moments come. I'm like, literally, I'm in the shower and I'm like, wait, no one in the Midwest is doing this. And so I was like, I'm going to make my own business and I'm going to start from there, start from the bottom up.
No one in the Midwest is doing what, like social media kind of takeovers for restaurant type things?
Sorry. Short content videos, like short formatting. So
what's a short video, like 1 minute?
1 minute, yeah. But also 3 minutes. So different platforms, short means different things. So on Facebook, short to me would be 3 minutes, 1 to 3 minutes. So when I go to the restaurant, I interview the owner. I shoot shots of the video or the food, things like that, combine it, make it about 3 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. You can monetize it once it's 3 minutes as well. So, yeah. And that's how I kind of got into it. And I started Telehue Food 2018 and just been going strong since.
What's Telehue mean?
So Telehue, tele means video, means TV, and hue is a variety of colors, things like that. So hue is also how you pronounce my Vietnamese name. Okay. So combining Telehue, kind of like a variety of videos. So
nice.
Yeah, at the beginning, people had some pushback on it. They're like, I don't know about this name, and I just felt right to me, so I went with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
You're from Wichita?
Yes. I still live in Wichita, but I have family here in Kansas City, so I just go back and forth.
Were you born and raised in Wichita?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. You
made the trek all the way out here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be here for another week, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, what are you doing here?
I'm with my brother and sister-in-law, just helping them out, spending Christmas with them and New Year's.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you were here like doing different restaurant type things.
I did a couple, but at the same time, I don't want to get COVID and like spread it to all these restaurants as well, because that's their livelihood. And what if I had it and I don't know, gave it to them? That would be just horrible. I'd feel so bad. So
yeah, but I mean, these restaurateurs, I mean, they're kind of in the business of going, we're just putting ourselves out there. Like, they're not being scared. I mean, if they are, they aren't really showing it. They're doing what they have to do. Yeah, this whole COVID thing, it sucks. I love going out to eat. I'm a foodie too. I love food. Since since the lockdown first started back in like March, like I've been making it a point to go out and visit as many of these local small restaurants as possible. And I don't want to see them go. And we are.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
there's so many staple. I mean, we had Nara, the sushi place, closed down at the beginning. Rieger, which is another Kansas City favorite, old school establishment, they just shut down, and they did so many great things for the service industry. And we just keep losing more and more of these businesses, and it sucks. It's these restaurants, like this is their livelihood, and we have all these cities. It's not just Kansas City. Like Kansas City's lucky. We're closing down at 10 o'clock, which I still think sucks. But you look at other places like California and New York who have completely locked down, and they're losing like, I think some estimates are like 75% of restaurants are closing for good.
Yeah, they're shutting out dine-in and just having outdoor seating, which, I mean, it's winter, so
It's winter now.
Yeah.
I mean, like I see people putting igloos and stuff down, but
It's tough.
it is tough, and it doesn't seem like there's any actual science behind any of these decisions that these mayors and governors are making. It's just, I don't know. It's a lot of theory based. It's a lot of placebo effect. I feel like, and just them being scared of backlash.
It's a tough situation, and I'm really happy with the vaccine coming out, because this obviously, once people get vaccinated, we're going to be back. Not to normal. It's never going to be like what it used to be, but
You don't think so?
no, I think people are going to be more cautious for sure. Still, the restaurant industry has changed forever. Like, yeah, for sure.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I know my stomach drops every time I see like a post from a restaurant saying, "Hey, it's been a great 10 years, but we have to shut down." It hurts. It sucks.
It does suck.
But
It's and for what? I don't. Like I said, it's just we got these different lawmakers that are just making these rules based on no science. There's no science behind the rules that they're making. Like you can keep Walmart open, but you can't have a small business open.
Yeah.
Like
maybe there's just a bigger spacing inside Walmart, maybe, and just more social distancing allowed. I don't know.
I mean, that's theoretical if people are going to follow those rules, but I've been
Yeah.
into these places and it's not like that, you know. I don't know. I'm not trying to get political
No,
or
it's
be a
all good.
downer. It just sucks. I just hate seeing these small businesses, these families lose their dreams.
Oh, for sure.
Just
Hopefully we see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully, with these vaccinations.
yeah. I don't know. I'm very yeah, I'm not sure about the vaccine. It's I don't know. I don't know.
So 2020 was obviously bad for restaurants. How was it for you and your podcast business?
At first, when the lockdown first started, my numbers dropped significantly just because people weren't going to work. And podcasts are, I think a lot of people listen on their way to work or at work. I'm a mailman. I listen to podcasts all day, every day. And so when the first started, the numbers dropped. And then after a few months, they kind of came back up. And then, the Kansas City pitch, they do awards every year. And I got nominated for Best Local Podcast. And then after that, the numbers went back up again. They've been staying pretty steady. Yeah, that's about it. And then all of December, I kind of took off. Like I haven't taken a break of podcasting in almost 3 years. And I was just wasn't getting burned out on it because I love this. Like Sundays are my favorite. I love getting people like you in here to bring me whiskey and let's drink and talk shit. But it's a grind. Like, as a creative and as someone, you're doing most of your stuff all by yourself, aren't you?
Yes.
It's hard.
It is.
It's hard. Like this is like, I got to schedule guests. I got to procure all.
Yourself.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
Yourself.
I need to know. I got to figure out how to market myself.
Yeah.
I'm just,
I've got social media tips.
yeah.
I do consulting sometimes for restaurants as well. So if you have any questions, just DM them.
I got a million questions.
Yeah.
It's just the applicating them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Executing,
applying them,
yeah.
executing, and just getting off my lazy ass and doing it. Like, I don't know. I'm a creative. I hate saying that, but I'm somewhat of a creative, and my mind works towards that side of things. Let's have fun and kick it. I'm not like, yeah, let's monetize this and see how high we can get. Like, I wish I was.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go in little spurts, but I just can't get that oomph. I don't know.
Yeah. That's okay, though. You don't want to make it too serious, then you will get burnt out. So
Yeah.
That's good. But I totally agree. I'm glad your numbers have, evened out a little bit. I used to listen to podcasts all the time because I used to be traveling, drive to California and back. So I had all these stops. I listened to podcasts all the time. And then, and now I don't go anywhere. I rarely go anywhere. The longest trip is to Kansas City. So, yeah, I need to pick up listening to podcasts again. Do you have any good recommendations besides yours?
Mine is the only one I listen to. No, anyone that knows this is going to tell me to shut up, but I'm a big Joe Rogan fan. I've been listening to that since he first started.
He's good. I've listened to some of his episodes.
Yeah,
I like it. He says it like how it is.
Mm-hmm. He says it how it is, and he will have a very wide variety of guests, and that's kind of like the inspiration to this show is his. Is like I try to, I want to have a wide variety of guests too, because I'm interested in all kinds of silly stuff, and I want to, like I said, one of my mottos is, I want to either be laughing or learning.
Yeah.
And that's what I want this podcast to be. And lately with COVID, it's just been a lot of depressing. We're trying to look at the positive things from some of these people and these stories. So like I was saying earlier with you, I really got into your Instagram and just all the colors and the beautiful pictures. And then it wasn't until like last night, I didn't realize you had a YouTube channel. Oh, you got some followers on there too. You're killing the game.
Thank you.
My God. I got hooked. I watched almost all. I watched a couple hours of just binging Telehue foods.
Thank you.
Yes. So it's really cool having you right across from me. I was watching you all night like a creeper, and now I got you across. I'm locking the doors. Charlie, get the tape. Wrong kind of tape. Duct tape.
Oh, man.
It's like, oh, shit, I'm running.
You. The videos are monetized, so you're making me money. That's awesome.
Nice.
But I do have to credit a lot of it to TikTok this year.
Okay.
I am very fortunate that this past year was a good year for me. I know a lot of other people it wasn't, but I needed to slow down. I was shooting 3 to 4 restaurant videos a week, and there's just no time for me to chill.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it forced me to slow down. I couldn't go to restaurants. Everything was shut down. So it forced me to cook at home, and I don't know how to cook. Back then, back in March, I was like, I didn't even know how to cook boil an egg. But
whoa.
Yeah, so TikTok got me making ramen videos, instant ramen videos. Then I elevated to gourmet, Japanese instant ramen, and people on TikTok love it, and that's what's helped me kind of grow to over 400,000 followers on TikTok. I also mix that up with restaurant visit videos and things like that. So, it helped me also. TikTok, I funneled my followers to YouTube and Instagram. And I've been slacking on my Facebook a little bit, which is what started everything. So I need to pick that back up. But I credit a lot of it to TikTok, food videos.
I've been I don't know, that old man sitting in his chair going, TikTok.
Yeah.
That's for the kids, but
that's what everyone thinks.
I know.
But it's not that anymore. So sure, it started off as a kid app, but there's older people on there. There's just millennials, there's everything, and there's every type of niche as well. So if you like whiskey then you're going to see whiskey videos. If you like podcasts, you're going to see podcast videos. You're going to see shorts of Joe Rogan on there. Like what you want to see. Their algorithm is so good at showing you what you want to see because they want to keep you on the app, obviously. So luckily people like food.
Everybody loves food. The whole world loves food. You can't live without it.
Exactly. So I've been able to find a little home there. So, and I by allowing myself to make a variety of videos, that helps as well. So I'm trying to funnel more. Have you heard of Instagram Reels?
I've heard of it. Is that like TikTok, their version of TikTok?
Yeah, so they came out with it. When it first came out, it was really glitchy and bad. But right now, their algorithm is good. And it helped me get like 10,000 followers in the past couple of months by posting to Reels. So then there's now also YouTube Shorts as well. So that's their
version of it?
That's their version of it. So I created a separate account, my personal account. I know there's so many.
This is why I stayed away from TikTok.
Exactly. There's just so many. But I know that I need to, create a base on each one. Yeah. And so YouTube Shorts is the same. I created a separate account on there, just started repurposing my TikTok videos, and that separate account has grown to 4,000 subscribers. I've posted like 12 TikTok videos on there.
Jesus.
Yeah. So what it does show is that the
Teach
market,
me your ways. I know. God dang. I'm just an idiot over here. Oh.
No, you're not. Like, you have the content. You just need to chop it down. Like, the parts that you think is the most valuable is what you should post on your social media. What you think everyone will like to see.
I was doing that for a while, just on my Instagram stories or on my Instagram profile. Like, I would do like a 1-minute video every week of like my previous episode,
that's great, yeah.
and then I would do like a 1-minute throwback Thursday 1-minute video of like a year ago's.
That's a good idea. Try it on Reels now and see how it does. Yeah.
Okay.
But make sure it's a vertical video, so it's native to Reels.
Will that be automatically uploaded? Like, is that something I have
No,
to figure out?
you'll have to edit it. What software do you use?
iMovie.
iMovie. Okay, I'm sure you could format that. It'd be 1920 vertical.
Okay.
To the width 1080.
Okay.
So
and then how do you put it on Reels? That's the Instagram thing. Is there like a separate?
Yeah, so they've been implementing it over the past few months. You just click on the tab and there's a plus button.
I haven't even seen. I haven't even.
It's like in the middle, right at the bottom. They've actually put it where the post button used to be.
I'm distracted by all the yoga pants, to be honest. I can't look at anything else. The post
the swimsuits, yeah.
Ooh, swimsuits. I didn't even think about that.
But yeah, I think people need to realize how important social media will be for promoting. You have to think of yourself as like a media company.
I know. And again, that's just not where my brain just thinks. I wish I did. And that's an excuse I've been using for the past couple years now, and I need to stop making it. And I don't know what to do. Like, I need therapy.
Hey, mental health is important too. Maybe
I know. That's why I started this podcast.
That's actually mental health is also another reason I was even able to create my business. I had to make that mental shift of stop being a people pleaser.
Okay.
And that's what allowed me to kind of just say, like, I'm doing this for me and screw it. So I quit my job.
Damn.
2019. So a year into Telehue Food, I was like, all right, I'm doing this full time.
Oh shit, this is your job. This is what you do. God, some people figure it out, Charlie.
Yeah.
Some people figure it out. She figured it out.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
I mean, you're living in Wichita. You probably don't have a ton of other options out there, and then you figured a way out to live your dream and to work for yourself and to create something beautiful. And wow.
Thanks.
It's so cool.
Yeah. And you've created this podcast. You've got to interview so many different people. Isn't it awesome? So I feel like we may have this parallel. Like, you get to have these people on your podcast and you get to learn a little bit from each person. And you kind of get to keep that to yourself, and you're kind of learning along the way. So each time I visit a restaurant, I interview the owners, and they talk about their whole history, how they, a lot of them most of my, are you talking about the whiskey?
I am.
Yeah,
I am. I keep getting a nice, like, after a second, like, you take a sip in a second, like some oak just punches you in the mouth.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is good stuff. No. So each time I go, a lot of the restaurants I do are family owned. So I know they don't have the budget for marketing. So being able to go and shoot a video for them and give them some exposure makes me really happy.
Right.
But like, once they tell me their stories, I get to keep that little bit to myself. And then I go on to the next restaurant and keep that. And I have these little tidbits. I learn about all these different cuisines and stories. And I just feel so grateful that they, feel, trustful enough to share that story with me. And then now I get to share it to my viewers. Like, how cool is that?
It's super cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, you've definitely got some cool stories on there and some cool people. It's fun to watch. I like watching small business people because they're passionate, and it's for their family. It's it's what they're doing. It's what they want to live for. It seems like you can handle some spicy food.
Yeah.
Or at least pretend you can.
Yeah.
How many of these spicy things have you gotten yourself into?
Oh my gosh. Did you watch the Death Nut Challenge on
Yeah, it was the second video I watched was the Death Nut.
So I didn't record what happened after, but my roommate was dying, and she didn't finish the last one.
She said she ate half of it. It's like, I got so far.
Yeah, she's a trooper because I told her she only needed to do 3. I was like, can you just be in it with me? I need the courage. And so basically, if you're listening, you haven't heard the Death Nut Challenge, there's 5 different tiers, starting with the least spicy. And each level has about 4 to 5 peanuts. And they are very spicy. So I gave my roommate one. Her name's Holly. And then I would eat the rest. And towards the end, I was really hoping she would take more than one because I was dying. My mouth was on fire. But it hit her immediately. And she laid on the couch after. She was dying. And I finished out the video. And I think because I have a higher spice tolerance, it didn't hit me until 4 a.m. the next day.
Oh.
And so I'm laying in bed. And I just wake up with horrible stomach cramps. And I start sweating. And I'm just laying on the ground. And I was in so much pain. I was about to text my roommates and go, I may need to go to the ER. Like, it was that bad.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I do not recommend the Death Nut Challenge if you don't eat spicy food or you don't have a tolerance for it. Yeah, that was painful. Never again. But have you ever heard of Thai Orchid in Kansas City? They're a Thai restaurant.
Only from your video that you made on it.
Yeah, so
they're in Overland Park or something? Or
Mission, Kansas.
Mission, okay.
Yeah.
I don't travel across the border too often.
Yeah, so they created a new chili flake challenge. And so it's 4 ounces of their Thai chili flakes.
Okay.
So you need to put all of that into a cup of cup noodles, instant ramen. And that's the challenge. And the thing is this huge.
4 ounces is a lot. That's a quarter pound.
Yeah, so I posted that video on TikTok a couple days ago. It kind of blew. It got 500,000 views. And what I said was they have to pay their employees to do it because no one wants to do it. And they need someone to do the video. And I said I'll do it as soon as I see their employees make it out the other side, okay? So I'm kind of praying they do make it out okay, but at the same time, I don't want to do it. But yeah, so
let's break that down real quick for the people that listening at home. She says they hope they come out okay, but also she hopes that maybe one of them dies so she doesn't have to do it. That's what she said.
I didn't use the word die in there. But yeah, I'm going to do a week-long thing where I build my spice tolerance up to it.
So like a hot nut a day?
Maybe a hot nut a day or pickled jalapenos. I don't know. I need
pickled jalapenos. Those don't get very hot.
But that could be like the start, and I can work my way up to like
Monday a couple jalapenos. Yeah. Tuesday pickled habanero.
Yes. Do you eat spicy food?
Oh yeah, I do. I've done a challenge before.
What challenge was this?
I did the hot ones.
Really? Which sauce of theirs? Do they have different sauces?
I did 5 different sauces.
Yikes.
And one of their hottest one. I can do spicy food. I love spicy food. I love it.
Well, maybe you should do this challenge.
I did that fucking wing challenge, and fuck you. Like I just don't understand. Like I thought I don't know. Like you see the videos all the time, and you see people getting through it. Like all right, and you see how it's like, oh, okay, it's 5 or 6 minutes of intense pain. How bad can it really be? It's just spice.
It's a 2-3
you have
day
no
thing,
idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea the amount of pain that is just in your mouth. Like there's nothing you can do about it. You can walk around, you can punch things, you can drink all the milk in the world. Like there is nothing that is satisfying you. You're on pain. You're on fire.
Yep.
Nothing you
miserable.
can do. It's miserable. You can't. I don't care how tough you are. You can't you can power through it, but it sucks.
Yeah, and there's lingering effects for like 2-3 days.
Oh,
so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you thought about doing like that type of challenge made for your podcast? Like,
I have.
Oh, nice. Oh, gosh.
This has been sitting up here for I don't know how long.
Just add water. What is
Just
this?
add water. This is Hummus. Okay. This is called the Hummus Company. They're based here in Kansas City. This guy, I've had him on the podcast, and he makes, this is like a freeze-dried or I forgot what kind of, I don't know, like a freeze-dried type hummus, and you just add water, and it's just like regular hummus. He's worked really, really hard at getting the formula right and the science to making it to where he can just add water and make it like, good shit. And this is called the Reaper. And this is like ridiculously hot. There's the Reaper Challenge. So yeah, it's just been sitting up here as more or less a decoration.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't tried it, clearly.
Whenever you do try it.
Yeah, so I don't know. Is that something that gets is that something I should use like
Spicy challenges do get a lot of views. People like to see other people in pain.
I do.
Yeah. So if
Bunch
they
of
can sit, they're not experiencing it.
Sadists out there.
Yeah, right. If they're not experiencing the pain, that's fine. But watching other people gets views. So that's why I'm thinking this chili flakes thing will take off. But
what do you mean take off? You just said you had one to get like 500,000 views.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's that feel like after like the next day and you look at your analytics and you say, holy shit, 500,000 people watched me?
It's pretty awesome. Especially if it's a restaurant video. I'm like, wow, this restaurant just got, this exposure. Hopefully like people go to visit it. For this one, the owner reached out to me and said that some people have asked for the chili flakes, like from Hawaii. They've like messaged them and stuff. So that's
cool.
This is part of social media. But yeah, it is pretty crazy. And TikTok, it's not unsurprising if it does get a lot of views, just because their algorithm, I don't know, like you'll get a viral video maybe like once a week just cuz. So yeah.
Okay.
But it still feels great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not only does it, I'm sure it feels great, of course.
Yeah.
It's I don't want to say it's validating you. You're validated. But it does have to be.
No, I agree. It's validating for sure. I feel good because I'm like, okay, my videos are working. There's something about this that's working. And I just try to do more videos like that.
Is it weird though that knowing 500,000 people was looking at you?
Yeah.
And watching, like listening to your like.
It is weird. It took me forever to do voiceovers. I was so self-conscious about my voice because.
Oh yeah, everyone hates their voice.
Yeah, I used to game a lot, and in high school, and every time I talked, everyone was like, "Are you a 13-year-old boy?" And I'm just like,
"Are you?"
Yeah, I don't know. Yes! You want to know? So I would never talk in games. I would just always type, and so I was always self-conscious about it. But I hit this point on my page where I'm like, I need to go to the next level, and I started doing voiceovers. So TikTok allowed me to do that, which then bled over to YouTube. So I'm doing a lot of voiceovers on YouTube as well now. Because some days
voiceovers on your own videos, is that what you're saying?
Okay. On YouTube. So like I go to a restaurant, I go out and I have the camera out. I'm like, hey, it's Lisa. I'm here, blah, blah, blah. Some days it's just too much. You're too tired to do it. And then, but I do it and I go home and I look at it. I was like, that looks horrible. I look so unenergetic and stuff like that. No one wants to watch that. So I've started doing voiceovers. I've got a mic at home. And so as a video's playing, you just do a voiceover. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you just had to get over that. Screw it. This is my voice.
Yeah, this is it. I still get comments all the time. They're like, you sound so nasally and congested.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I do. But that's the part of social media as well.
You have to, yeah.
When videos.
You read the comments?
Yeah, I do read the comments.
You're not supposed to.
I know, not all of them. But like when a video gets 500,000 views, you're going to get haters. Like no matter what.
Right.
So, it's also building that strong, like, thick skin, basically. Like, you have to realize that they have something going on with them for them to comment that hateful comment. So it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Just gotta let it go.
It's probably more often than not, probably some like 12 or 13-year-old boy just talking shit.
Some trolls. Yeah. Do you ever get hateful comments on your stuff?
Nah, I don't have enough people paying attention to me. I've had a few. I had a diss track put out on me, but that was
a diss track. Hey, that means you've made it. You got a diss track.
That's right. I shut them motherfuckers down with my response video.
I'll have to check this out.
Check it out. It's very popular. Everyone talks about the diss track.
Okay.
It's I highly suggest watching that one on YouTube.
Okay.
Because I worked kind of hard on it, and it's I don't know, it's good.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so you record a podcast and then you post it on YouTube and Instagram, or you post the shorts on Instagram?
I'll do shorts on Instagram. When I'm
feeling like
motivated
it.
and
I totally get
getting
that.
it. Like that's part of the reason why I took a break in December. My job is a nightmare in December is part of the reason. But the other part is I just wasn't motivated. I wasn't feeling like, all right, I have to make sure I get a video this week, a couple videos. I got to make sure, like, it's just a lot of work to do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
And I just needed, so I need to get back to doing like shorts on Instagram. And so, yeah, this whole thing will go on YouTube and then also like all podcast apps. Because like the YouTube, when I was making the studio with the idea of a podcast, I wanted it just to be a comfortable environment. So my guest feels comfortable and we can have a good show. And I was like, well, why don't I, if I have a nice looking studio, cameras aren't that much, I can get, at least cameras weren't, I don't know, $80 a piece or something, get 4 of those, pop it up, and then just put it on YouTube for a few people. So yeah, I don't have a ton of views on YouTube, but yeah, it's all listening. I forgot where I was going with that.
No, that will come with time for sure. And people don't realize like phone cameras are so advanced these days too. And that's the thing. Another thing, so if you get like a short video that takes off on Instagram, like it's going to motivate you like to do more. That's going to funnel people to your YouTube. So you're like, see the whole thing on YouTube if it's an interesting topic, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be like, there's so many cross-platform stuff that goes on that it's hard to think of all the platforms at once.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's why I've been steering away or neglecting TikTok. It's just like, damn, like I already got Facebook, and like really all I use is Instagram. I use Facebook a little bit.
Yeah.
But truthfully,
oh boy,
I just like to troll on Facebook. I love to troll. I've been trolling since AOL, since fucking 1996. I've been trolling motherfuckers. Like, step off. I'm a pro at it. But I like to politically troll both sides. Like I don't like Trump and I don't hate Trump.
Mm-hmm.
But I like fucking with the people that love him. That's Trump sycophants.
Yeah.
And I love fucking with the people that are Trump derangement syndrome. Like I like. It
gives you a little rush.
I don't know if it's a rush. I don't know. I like to troll people. I don't know. I don't know. It's fun for me. I don't know. I'm still just a child with a wallet. That's all I am. Like, I don't know.
Do you have a Facebook page for this podcast? Like a business page?
I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm asking you so many questions. I just want to help you build your social media, so I'm just like,
please do.
Trying to analyze.
I went on a TV show that was for they branded it as a makeover for your Instagram or your social media. And I went on and it was bullshit. You
didn't learn anything?
Not really. I learned very, very little. And like I said, they branded it as this, we're going to do this whole makeover, and each guest is going to have a specialist for them. So I had a specialist for me. She's going to teach me how to give me a makeover for Instagram. And I met this chick the day of the taping for the show.
Oh, gosh.
She didn't know. I was in the room first. She walks in. She didn't know who I was. Didn't even say hi to me. The host of the show didn't even say hi to me. Didn't know who I was. And then I introduced myself. We're talking. And then she realizes who I am. And she's like, so do you have a YouTube or anything like that? I'm like, you're supposed to be my expert telling, yes, I have a YouTube. How do you not know a single thing about me? Like, they just,
she
it was
done her research.
Yeah, they did no research. They did no personal. It was like, I thought it was going to be more personal. Like, here's what you need to do. It's just all basic. Oh, well, here's what we see what you're doing. Well, how come this one had 30 views and this one has 100? Well, here's what you did wrong. I was like, you don't know what the fuck. and then I do some research because I didn't know who my expert was until day of showing. And then, in between talking to people and filming, I'm doing research on this chick. And she's got like 5,000 followers on Instagram. It's way more than me. I've only got like 1,600 or something or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, you're the expert? You have 5,000 followers? How the hell are you an expert? And then I'm like, oh, she's just some mom entrepreneur, some mom boss type badass bitch, that's just got her kid she just takes pictures of her. I'm not going to talk shit on her.
Yeah.
She's just taking pictures of her kid all over the place.
What show is this? A local show or?
It was on gosh darn it. What's I don't know. Roku. It's on Roku.
Oh, really?
So
there are more episodes of it. So they do.
Yeah, they did. This was called Getting Likes with Sarah Scoop. And I think she's some, I don't know how this chick, Sarah Scoop, has got the personality of a rock. This chick, I got done. I don't know how
I
she.
don't know her. So I wasn't saying
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, I don't know how she got the gig to be the host of this show. She has connections somehow and doing different things on TV, and I don't understand it. And we get done with the whole thing, and I'm talking to Sarah, and I bring up something about comedy. Like, yeah, I want to either be laughing or learning type thing. I got a lot of comics on this stuff. She's like, I just don't get that. I don't get comics. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you like to laugh? She's like, I mean, I guess. I'm like, you don't like to laugh. Like, this chick, no wonder you have no personality. You don't like to laugh? What kind of, like, she basically admitted to me that she doesn't like comedy and doesn't like to laugh.
That's tough.
I don't know how to,
Yeah.
I don't know where to go with that.
Yeah,
Like, what kind
that
of
is
human doesn't like comedy, doesn't like to laugh?
Yeah.
A sociopath, that's what kind of person.
So when did you do this? When did you do this show?
A little over a year ago, probably.
Yeah.
It was in the wintertime. It was cold.
Yeah.
It was cold because I had a jacket on, and this dude that was like one of the producers was giving me shit because I had a flannel shirt and like a vest jacket, winter vest jacket. Like I looked like a lumberjack, but I looked like.
Did
but
you have an axe with you as well?
I had that thing
Did
with
you
me.
carry-
No, I didn't. I should have. But I've been dressing like that for a long time. This is, I like flannel.
It's your personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have a beard. And I think he was kind of, oh yeah, sure. Like, I think he thought I was one of these hipster type dudes dressing like that. I'm like, no, this is how I dress. And it's not for style. It's for comfort.
Yeah.
It's fucking cold out.
Isn't that tough? So I also think like people judge clothing too much a little bit. So when I show up to video shoots, I like to be comfortable. Like I'm going to be on my feet the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
I be moving. Sometimes I'm on my knees, like taking videos, things like that. So I want to be comfortable. So usually I show up in just jeans and like a sweater like this, or just a t-shirt, marketing my thing. So some people don't take me seriously. So one time I went to a restaurant, I showed up, we had already messaged prior and I'm like, I'll shoot a free video for you guys, to post on my social media platforms. And I showed up and I talked to them like what I want to shoot and film. And then he like kind of went into a different office and I could tell that he was looking at my videos and stuff to see, he did do his research beforehand basically. And so he looked at me, got the first, impression, and then had to go and check out and then he comes back out after seeing, like, okay, she's kind of legit. Yeah. But it's a little frustrating, but it also like pushes me to like, it motivates me to do better as well, just to prove people wrong. That people like doing that, right? Proving people wrong. And it motivates me along with, helping out these restaurants. So
it's funny what kinds of things can motivate. Like I said, after that diss track, I feel like it was that, and I was having the people that put out the diss track I was also having a falling out with them and the people involved with it. It's a whole long story. It doesn't matter, but
sounds like you got a lot of drama in your life.
I did. I try to eliminate drama. I don't like drama. I don't want drama.
2021 resolution, no drama.
I don't ever want drama. Like I didn't know I was getting involved with drama until it was too late. And all of a sudden I'm roped into this weird situation with these dramatic people that just, whatever. Point being, so I forgot my point. What was my point? What was I talking about?
Just basically no drama. Moral of the story.
Fuck that drama. It's been too long. I've taken a month off of podcasting. I forgot how to talk to people.
You were talking about what motivates you.
Oh, yes. And so that, I'm going to be honest, as always. I'm very candid and open with my flaws.
Sure.
It filled me with some hate and some rage. And a lot of time, like, hate can actually motivate you, which is, you might think counterintuitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going through some issues right now. Just like I said, this is my fucking therapy. This podcast really is my therapy. I'm going through issues with my ex-wife right now.
We're all your therapists.
You really are. You have no idea. And I, a few weeks ago, told her that I hate her. And I told her the level of hate for her I have. And it was consuming me all day with just this poisonous hate coursing through my veins. just like eating me up inside. And it just sucks. You don't want that. It is bad. I don't know what the saying is or proverb or whatever, but it's not really a proverb. But having hate for somebody is like taking poison, giving yourself poison a little bit every day and thinking it's going to affect them. It doesn't. It really is. And so the poison was getting to me with my ex-wife. And I realized that I'm done with it now. I still hate her, but I'm not filled with hate with her. I don't think about it. Whatever. I just don't like her. But you can sometimes use it for good if there is a right enough balance. If you have just enough hate that it's not eating you and consuming you and making you put in this dark place like it did to me, it can motivate you. I'm like, all right, you want to put a diss track out? I mean, you want to talk shit? I'm going to come at you and I'm going to go hard.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to get motivated. I'm going to keep going and going. So I had that with that diss track and everything. I just started to go hard at it. And it's a hard, delicate balance of like hate and motivation and hate and poison, if you will.
Yeah. And it's also interesting to see like your motivations change throughout your life or throughout your business as well. So in the beginning, my motivation was I had something to prove.
Okay.
And I was building something from the ground up. So all these people, also in videography business, it's a male-dominated field. Mm-hmm. So me coming in as a self-taught videographer, I didn't call myself a videographer for the longest time because I didn't feel like
you earned it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want other people to be pissed at me for using that word. So it took me a long time to be confident enough to call myself videographer. So in the beginning, that's what fueled me. But then the next stage of motivation was when these restaurants reached out to me, or like, hey, we got so much business today. We sold out today.
Oh, nice.
Or things like, when they say that, they're just like, thank you so much. That's what motivates me at that point. Then that moves on.
Yeah.
And then when you get these negative comments, sometimes you say don't read them, but I'll read something sometimes.
I welcome them. I tell people, come at me. Come at me. Give me the nasty
troller.
shit. I don't care.
Yeah. So
you can't hurt me.
Exactly. And that's their goal, is to hurt you.
Yeah.
But if you can't get hurt, then
you're
winning.
There's
for
nothing
sure.
you can say to me I haven't said to myself, and even worse.
Yeah.
Bring it.
So I wouldn't say it's hate toward those comments, but that also motivates me to do better on my videos. Like, okay, you hated my last video. That's fine. I got 1 million views. Here's my next one.
Goddamn.
So your motivation is going to change throughout. And now my motivation is just to keep. And people also have this. They're like, why do you worry so much about your followers? And I don't worry about it, but the more followers I make, the more income I can make, and the more restaurants I can cover at that point, the more travel I can do. So I'm just thinking about what it can earn me in the future, basically. So that's what motivates me.
Do you have a goal of how many followers you want to get and on what platform?
Each year is different.
Okay.
So last year I set goals on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Okay.
I reached...
So all of them but Parlor. Go on.
I've heard about it. I haven't downloaded it. So I did not reach 100,000 on Facebook.
Slacker.
I know, right? But I didn't have that many restaurants to film, and that's what I posted mostly on my Facebook. I reached my TikTok one. I tried to reach 100,000 on there, so I got over 400,000. So Instagram,
Jeez.
I tried to get 5,000, and I'm at 15,000 now. So YouTube, I tried to get 10,000, and I kind of reached it on my 2 accounts together, but yeah.
You're at like 14 now, aren't you?
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm...
Are you sure?
Combined, I'm almost 15 on Instagram. You're probably thinking about Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, on YouTube combined, I'm about
4.
10,000. Yes, 4 on my Telehue food account. Yes.
Okay, what's your other one?
It's at 4 as well. Well, one's at, sorry.
Telehue food, and what's the other one?
Just under my name, Lisa Win. So that's where I'm posting the YouTube shorts.
Lisa for the win.
Yes, exactly. Win-win situation.
Yes.
There's so many things to use, but yeah. So
is that the most common name? Last name is Win.
One of them. There's a lot of others.
What would another one be? I just know Win is just so.
I think.
We have Jones and Smith.
I think Fan is another
for
one.
white
P-H-A-N.
people.
There's Smith. Yeah, I have a friend, Smith. That was the last name.
Of course you do.
Yeah, of course. We all have one friend. But yeah, Win's pretty popular.
Win's pretty popular.
And Fan's another one. P-H-A-N.
Yeah, Fan. Yes. That is a popular one. Yeah. I like Win. I like the name of it, and I like the spelling of it, because you have Nguyen. You know, as a white guy that's never seen it, you're like,
Yeah.
Nguyen.
My roommate, she's known me for over 10 years, and she still struggles to spell my last name. She's like, in. She, like, tries to spell it out, but.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if I could spell it.
Yeah.
Nguyen or something. I don't know.
Close. Nguyen.
I knew there was a U. God,
That guy in the middle.
a guy in the middle.
Yeah.
Well, drink to that. You said you never knew how to cook
Yeah.
until like March,
Yeah.
and now I've seen some of your little videos and shorts of
Yeah.
you just crushing it.
Yeah.
Like you made a video the other day for someone who's never cooked, and then you made a ramen dish with quail eggs.
Yes.
Like I would not even know. I would have never have thought to use quail, and I cook.
Yeah.
I'm not a chef, but I can cook. I can throw down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I can throw down.
What can you throw down? What's if you had someone over and you want to impress them, what is the one dish you're going to cook?
When do you want to come over?
Oh, gosh.
Hey, baby. It is
Depends on what you're cooking.
Elk Shanks.
Elk Shanks.
You know-
Nice.
yeah.
So how are you cooking it?
Slow and for like 4, 5, 6 hours, and
Wow.
it's gonna
In the oven? Or
Dutch
smoker?
oven. A Dutch oven.
Okay.
And it's gonna have like a brown gravy type sauce with it. I'm gonna put over some egg noodles, and it's gonna be it'll fall off the bone. I still got that bone on there because it's a shank. And then I'm gonna make some French bread with it, and you're gonna take that marrow, that bone marrow out. You're gonna spread it on that French bread, dip it in that brown gravy. It's so good.
That right there is food porn. That's food audio porn.
Yeah.
See, so what you could do now is use this audio and film you cooking it and combine both, and boom, you got a TikTok video.
Yeah, but then I gotta
See, and then people are gonna like that like seductive voice, and then they're gonna like be hooked into the video.
listen. People say I got a nice voice.
Yeah, I'm telling you, viral TikTok video.
Especially when I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit here. That's nice, slow. Get them dulcety tones in there. What you think about that? I'm no
that's
Barry
pretty awesome.
White, but I'm white, and this is the best I can do.
You got half of it. You got 50%. That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. But yeah, so also another feature of TikTok is you can reply to comments with videos. So when
I like that.
yeah, so someone suggested that I use quail eggs in my ramen. So I
Okay.
was replying to theirs. So then 100 other people comment their suggestions. So I always have ideas no matter what. And so I test them out. And if it works, then I'll post it.
Yeah.
But I tried smoking brisket for the first time a couple weeks ago.
In what?
Using my brother's smoker.
Okay.
He's got the drum smoker. What do you call it?
Okay.
The drum.
Ugly drum or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
exactly. So I tried that. It didn't turn out too bad. I could have done better, but yeah.
Is that so? You had a barbecue, best barbecue in Kansas City video recently.
Oh yeah, Heart Barbecue, man.
Heart Barbecue. They are out at Crane. They do some at Crane Brewing a lot.
They pop up at Crane Brewing, yeah, every Saturday.
Is that legit your favorite Kansas City barbecue?
Yeah, it is.
Every
Texas style. Do you like Texas style barbecue?
I like all barbecue.
It depends. So this is
it's good.
Yeah, this is a personal preference to me because I like Texas style barbecue.
Okay.
So that's probably why that's my favorite one.
Every like shot you had in that video was just of this juicy ass slicing brisket. I mean, that shit was just drooling with
Yeah,
juices, fat juice coming out of that.
exactly. That's what I wanted, and that's what it looks like. So I don't really like a lot of barbecue sauce on my barbecue meat. So their meat is perfect. It's just salt and pepper. I don't know seasoning, salt and pepper, and just that simple, easy, but cooked for a long, long
It's all
time.
about that smoke.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. Tyler Harp, and yeah. Have you tried their?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. You gotta make
No.
it out there.
I think I will because I do like Crane.
Yes.
They
Sour
make
beers, yeah.
that what's his name? Whatever Crane. That dude makes some good freaking
Yeah,
beer.
Michael Crane and Christopher Myers. Make good
Yeah,
beer.
they make some great. I used to be a really big beer snob. I mean, I still am. You're not gonna catch me with a Bud Light. But I used to make beer,
Ooh.
and for a long
Nice.
time, yeah, I was following the Crane people and like seeing what they were doing, and it's cool. It's cool to see their story
Yeah.
and their journey, and that they've made their own brewery, if you will. And yeah, I just like seeing that kind of stuff. Haven't tried them. I really like Arthur Bryant's.
I have not tried them.
Really?
Yeah. I've heard I need to.
Have you tried a lot of Kansas City barbecue?
I wouldn't say a lot. I've tried Q39. I've tried Jones Barbecue.
Is that the place that was on that show?
Yes, Queer Eye.
Yeah.
They've got this vending machine.
Huh?
Did you know that? They've got a barbecue vending machine.
Who does?
Jones.
Where?
Outside of their shop. So, like, if it's off hours, you can just
Get barbecue?
Yeah, put in your card and get
No
barbecue.
way.
Yeah. It's pretty
Whoa.
awesome. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
What's in there? A sandwich? You can get a sandwich, like a barbecue
Yeah, you can
sandwich?
get it. You can get barbecue sandwich. There's,
It's
like,
hot?
ribs.
It's cold? Like, what
yeah,
is-
the vending machine is temperature regulated.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
I've never heard of such a thing.
you should check it out. I'll send you the video I posted one. Jones Barbecue.
Jones Barbecue.
So it's the two sisters.
Jones Barbecue.
It's a great idea.
That's
Yeah, it's in Kansas City.
You need some more Knob
Somewhere.
Creek. You need some more ice.
I'm good for now. Yeah. for sure.
Charles. He's looking at it.
I'll take a proper
He'll take a proper sip.
Charles, what is your favorite restaurant in Kansas City?
My favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
Charles'
That's a
favorite
really
restaurant.
like
Really
a
good
place
question.
I actually go inside and dine in.
No, just
Whatever your
yeah.
favorite food in Kansas City, bro.
If you could order
do you
food
like?
from anywhere in Kansas City, where would it be?
He's thinking.
I got so far this year, but
He's thinking.
like my favorite food is pizza.
His favorite food is pizza.
Love me some Italian food, but I love me some barbecue too.
Italian and barbecue.
And Gates is probably
Gates?
one of my favorite restaurants to go to. For
Nice,
real,
nice.
For real.
Okay. Mixed plate.
Yeah, most definitely mixed plate, presidential, but most of the time I usually get a beef on bun.
Beef on bun.
Hold the pickles, lean the
Combo and a half, please.
beef on bun, hold the pickles, please.
Yeah. Beef on bun.
That's
But
awesome.
I love. I also like places like Raising Cane's, Slim Chickens.
Man, they make local.
Mm-hmm.
I need to try
They're
Raising
not local.
Cane's.
Yeah,
I've
you're
never
right
had
about
it.
that.
But that's all right. You can like them.
Mm-hmm. Joe's Pizza. That's
Joe's
my favorite
Pizza.
local-
Oh, Joe's Pizza. I ain't had that, but I know. I know. Oh, wait. Is that in Kelly's? Is Joe's Pizza in Kelly's? Is
It's
that?
over there by Kelly's.
I mean, is it connected to Kelly's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And you put honey on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah,
God,
yeah, yeah,
their
yeah.
honey.
Is
I
this
don't
Mike's
know.
honey hot sauce? What are you talking about?
No, it's Joe. It's called Joe. Do you know where?
Regular honey.
What do Kelly's in Westport?
I do not.
You know Westport at all?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's right there. Like it's like a Kansas City steak. Like Kelly's
Really?
is old school. It's got the Irish. It's whatever.
snap.
It's right on the corner of.
Kelly's is the Joe's Pizza.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's connected to it. Like if you go into
If you go into Kelly's, you'll see
It's
Joe's
in the
Pizza
back.
is like literally in the back of Kelly's.
and it's a tiny little. It's about the size of the studio.
Okay. I need to check it out. I'm always looking for hidden gems.
really
I should do a
fire.
video on them.
Mhm.
Just reach out to them.
Like I said, I don't think they're letting anybody in like that
Mhm.
because their hours are really different up there. Cause I
Really?
tried to come up there a couple
Yeah,
times
everything
to
is
get some
crazy
pizza,
right now.
And I finally got me some pizza maybe a couple weeks ago because their hours, like they're really open through the week, and on the weekends their hours,
Huh?
they're different.
Really?
But it's really good. Their
I do
pizza's
like
still
some good
fire.
pizza.
I'll
Kansas City's
tell
got some
you
pizza.
one of the most unique pizzas I've ever had, and one of my favorite pizzas from Kansas City. Have you guys had Old Shawnee Pizza?
No.
Okay, they've got a couple
Old
locations.
Shawnee?
Old Shawnee Pizza.
Well, you stay on that Kansas side.
Yeah. Well, my brother lives in Overland. My brother lives in Overland Park, so yeah, they have a location in Shawnee and Lenexa.
Okay.
But this is what blew up my Facebook channel. I think was I did a video for them. They have a crab Rangoon pizza. Do you guys know what crab Rangoon is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
But they put it on top of a pizza, like the whipped cream cheese, imitation crab, green onions, cheese as well. They add cheese to it. And I posted that video on Facebook a couple of years ago, and it's at 14 million views. Yeah. They sold out of the pizza for like a month straight,
Whoa.
like at their restaurant. So
14 million.
yes, 14
views?
million. Yeah. So
That's like 10% of the country. It is.
if you guys ever need a unique pizza to try it.
Okay.
It's delicious. If you like crab rangoon, you will
Love
this
crab. Who
pizza.
doesn't like crab rangoon?
Exactly.
I'm not the biggest
Exactly.
fan,
People you
but
can't trust.
I need to try
I
it.
can't trust this
I
dude.
need-
Don't trust him. He's
You
fired.
don't like crab rangoons?
No, he just got
It's been a
fired.
while since I had crab ragoon.
You just got fired, Charles. Sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Less unemployment?
I
Speaking
kind of
of,
agree with his decision.
yeah, sorry, you're out. Peace. There is a barbecue place in Liberty called the Mud Hole.
Have not heard of them.
And it's their logo is a pig's asshole. However,
Attention.
hence the name Mudhole. They have a crab rangoon with like barbecue brisket in it, and it's incredible.
That sounds really
It's
good.
incredible.
Yeah.
And so they got some interesting little things, dishes up there.
Rich meat and crab rangoon.
Yeah,
Take that.
it's really good.
There's also this Chinese restaurant, Tao Tao restaurant. They make savory and sweet rangoons. So they make like a strawberry cheesecake rangoon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like sometimes apple cobbler. They just
Oh.
create different things. They've done barbecue ones for their rangoon as well. But they've got a bunch of different ones. So that's another one you should add to your list.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a list from you.
Yes.
What are some Kansas City places? Half my listeners are in Kansas City. So what would be some good Kansas City spots that my listeners and viewers should maybe check out? So you got the Shawnee Pizza place. What was that called?
Old Shawnee
Old
Pizza.
Shawnee Pizza for the crab rangoon pizza.
Yes.
And
They have some other great ones.
And you got Orchid Thai if you want some crazy hot.
Thai Orchid. Yeah.
Or Thai Orchid, sorry. Thai Orchid if you want some crazy hot noodles.
Yeah. Or just
Or just
Thai
regular
food.
ones.
Yeah,
Thai food in general.
So their spice level goes all the way to Thai hot, depending on how much like Thai chili flakes you put in it. But yeah, another Thai. I really like Thai food. It's actually my favorite cuisine.
Really?
Even being Vietnamese, like I'm sorry, but Thai food just has this umami to it. Waldo Thai is.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, probably one of my favorite restaurants here in Kansas City.
Waldo Thai, is it? Do you know who Open Belly? Have you ever heard of Open
With
Belly?
Danielle, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had her
Awesome.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
She's great.
She is great. Like
She's-
she has her shit together for sure.
I got her to cry on the podcast.
What did you do?
Yes. Hey!
Just kidding.
I punched her in the nose.
I've got to listen to this one.
Yeah, it was a good one. I really liked her.
Okay, I gotta download that.
Yeah. No, we just got personal. Like she told me, I had to. She was the first guest to ever ask me to edit some things out of a podcast, and I don't do that. Like, this is pretend it's live.
Sure, uncensored.
However, if we turn these things off and you're like, hey, I would like you to take this and this out, I said something. I'm like, yeah, of course. So
Yeah.
I did take, I think took 30 minutes out of our podcast, but still it was like a couple hours long. It was a long podcast.
Yeah.
I really liked her.
She's cool.
I don't think she likes me anymore.
Oh, you did something then? For
I
sure.
didn't. Well, let's not jump the gun here. Give me some credit. You're on my show. Honestly, she hooked me up with an interview, and again, this could be my insecurity and my projection because I am insecure at times and can be known to project. But she hooked me up with a guy to have on the podcast who owns a place called Pirate's Bone Burgers.
Oh, Zaid, yeah.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he is cool.
Yeah.
We had a conversation. I bow hunt. I will kill a deer and eat it. I love that shit.
Uh-huh.
He is a vegan. He's
Yes.
all against that stuff. Yeah. He didn't really say he was against hunting your own food, but he's against meat eating and corporate farming. Big farm, which I am too. It's disgusting. I can't believe we have laws called ag-gag laws. You cannot film the shit that goes inside of a pig farm or a chicken farm. Like,
Wait, just to interrupt, that reminds me of the documentary that I watched years ago.
Okay.
It's like Food Inc.
mm-hmm.
And they showed the pigs. I really wanted to turn me off from meat for a while, but obviously
Yeah.
I didn't. But it was horrifying to watch.
You don't want to watch it.
No.
It's very interesting to me that this country is pro-speech, but you're not allowed to give us information on what goes on in these big farms. I don't understand that. Pro-speech is like my number one thing. I mean, I have a podcast.
Sure.
I'm all about talking. I want free speech out there. And so that really rubs me wrong. Whatever. That being as may, I had him on the show, and we clashed a little bit. And he's very woke. He's a very lefty, woke. I think he's a little racist. Whatever. And,
You think he's racist?
yeah, I do. I don't think he likes white people at all. It's fine. I don't care. It's my opinion. I could be wrong, but
I would say you're wrong.
all right.
But we can all have our opinions. That's why you have this show.
He said a few things, and just some of the interactions. I think, I don't know. Maybe not racist, but he is more on the identity politics side of the spectrum of, I don't know. If you're white, you're going to be okay. It's fine. Whatever. Have your opinion.
Like prejudice or something?
Huh?
Was it like prejudice or something?
Prejudice, sure. I don't know. It doesn't matter. And then I'm not very woke. I'm not a woke dude. But I am sensitive to the fact, like, I'm not an asshole. Like, at least if you came to me and said, hey, I feel like I'm a guy, I want you to call me John and refer to me as he, I have no problem with that. I don't care. But there are some people that take the leftist-ism a little bit. God damn it! Why am I going there?
But isn't this awesome for you to have the show though, so that you can get so many different perspectives?
Yes, and that's what I love about it. It wasn't a confrontational episode or anything like that.
I think a lot of people, I wouldn't say we're inside our bubbles. I certainly am at times, but when you get perspectives from other people, like, again, it like increases your perspective and stuff. I
learned a lot from him. I didn't know what DACA was. He informed me on DACA, and I get his side. Like, all right, I'm on your side with a lot of things, but some things I can't jive with. And we just had, I don't know. It was a fine. Like, I don't think he dislikes me.
Yeah, clashing of opinions.
Yeah, we just had a clash a little bit, I guess. And I think, and again, insecurity and projections. I haven't really heard. After the episode, I was like, hey, Danielle, I had Zaid on. I can't wait for you to hear it. And then she texted me like, oh, this is going to be really good. Because I told her, like, I'm going to have him on. And when he leaves, he's going to leave with a pocket full of bacon. Just joking around. Just But after she's like, oh, I'm about 30 minutes in, blah, blah, blah.
Yikes.
And then I haven't heard from her since. And so I'm like, oh, I guess she didn't like it. I guess, I don't know.
Yeah. But I have to agree that it's nice for you, like, just to have all these different people on your podcast. You learn different things.
Oh, look, I'm not married to my ideas. I have a lot of opinions, but I can be swayed from a lot of them one way or the other. I just go I'm very fact-based and science-based. And a lot of times there are science deniers out there and fact deniers out there on certain subjects. And I don't know.
All right, to get back on track.
Yeah,
Some of my favorite restaurants in Kansas City.
I'm really bad.
It's all good.
Lisa, I'm so sorry. You want some more whiskey?
No, I'm good. I'm good. All right.
Zaid, I love you, and I like your burgers and fries.
I
got
too.
no issues with you. Or Danielle, I love you. I think you're the best.
They are very cool people doing very great things for this industry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Food industry, for
absolutely.
Sure. So, do you like Filipino food?
Have
you tried Filipino food?
Ooh, have I tried Filipino food? You know what? Here's what I know. Enday ato guntom.
What does that mean?
That's Filipino for are you hungry?
Okay.
That's all I know.
Why did I think it would be something like dirty or something? Okay, Manila Bay Ihaw Ihaw on Bannister Road is amazing.
Okay.
With their Filipino. They've got this platter where you can...
Banh mi, that's Vietnamese, right?
That's Vietnamese, yeah. Have you had banh mi?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've had some Vietnamese. I guess I don't know that I've had Filipino.
Yeah, it's really good. And speaking of banh mi, my brother owns and his wife own a banh mi shop in Lincoln, Nebraska. So if you're ever there, it's called Bunwich.
Nice.
Plug there.
Nice.
But yeah, it's really good banh mi. So yeah, Filipino food, definitely check that out. What types of cuisines do you like?
I like it all. There's really nothing I won't eat or won't try or don't like. Like, I like every corner of the world. I want your food. I love food. I love food.
Do you like Asian cuisine a lot? Different types, yeah. So like Laos food?
I want to marry an Asian woman so bad just because, I want some ramen, I want some noodles, I want some dumplings.
I don't know how to cook dumplings, so there you go. All right, so Anu's
YouTube it. YouTube it. I'm going to bend one knee and ask you to marry me.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so Have you guys heard of Strang Hall? It's an Overland Park.
I
food
want
hall
to
is
try it
over
out
there.
again. It's
Yeah.
on the other side of that border. I don't.
Yeah, you gotta
I
cross the
know.
line, man.
I'm just giving you shit about Kansas. I do
Yeah.
like it. Kansas is fine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good places around here that I like, but I
Yeah.
do want to try Strang Hall.
Yes,
I've heard good
there's
things about it.
lots of good places in there. Anusan serves Laos food.
Okay.
So Anaram is the chef and owner there, and
Is it Laos or Laotian food?
Laotian. Thank you
Mhm.
for correcting me on that.
I was just curious. I
Yeah.
wasn't trying
so
to correct
if you're
you.
looking for Laotian food, go to Anasan inside of Strang Hall. Really good food. And their coffee, everything. is
I have to say,
amazing.
again, like I said, I binge watched a bunch of your
Yeah.
things, and I
Yeah.
did see that one.
Oh, with
they
the
use some
capsation kid?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
bring him
he's-
up. I was gonna bring him up
Dude,
in a
he's
little
the
bit.
coolest kid, yeah.
Yeah, he made like a mango. Oh no, wait, a papaya. What was that?
Yeah, Calpoon.
Calpoon.
I
No,
pronounced
it was the
wrong.
one next to that. It was the
Papaya salad?
yeah.
Yeah.
That looked interesting.
Yeah.
And the Calpoon.
I think it's Calboon. Sorry,
Calboon.
guys. I said it wrong in the video. I think I got crap for it. It's Calboon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because Capsation Kid got a kick off that. You could tell when you
Yeah.
said Calpoon, he was like,
Yeah, he loved
yeah.
it. Like, as a little kid, yeah. He's the greatest kid ever. Like, he gives me so much motivation, inspiration. He had a heart transplant earlier this year.
Okay. I wanted to
and-
know what was up with him. Because
Yeah.
when you see him, there's something.
Yeah.
I don't want to say not right, but there's something different about
Yeah.
him. Like
He was born with a heart defect.
Okay.
So I won't get too much into it in case his mom doesn't want
Okay.
it talked about. But yeah, he was born with a heart defect, and he had, I think it was his third heart transplant was this year.
Whoa.
Third heart
surgery?
Surgery, yeah. So this was his
You
transplant.
can tell he's got scars all over his
Yeah.
chest. How old is he?
He is 11.
9? 11?
Yeah. So what makes him?
It's amazing.
I mean,
little
he's
kid.
amazing.
Dope
he
little kid.
loves spicy food, so he created his own YouTube channel to kind of kill time, and he's great at it. His personality is awesome. He eats way spicier food than I do. Like, there's no way I could try.
And doesn't bat an eye.
No.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I saw that. So the first video I saw of you with the Capsation Kid was like that wing eating challenge.
Oh yeah, Doobies.
Doobies.
In Emporia, yeah.
And then afterwards they show him eating. I'm like,
He's
is it
crazy.
okay to give? Is, like,
Yeah.
I'm not judging the parents,
Yeah.
but yet a little bit like, should you be giving this
Yeah.
kid
Yeah, and
that
no,
spicy shit?
Their
But, like,
parents are their parents are very responsible. They've talked to their doctors and stuff. It's all good. So they wouldn't put Aaron.
Oh, I know that, but
Yeah.
from an outsider
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
in,
No, I get
because I
that,
have
yeah.
kids,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
He puts up- and I wouldn't I wouldn't be like, hey, would you like to do this if I didn't know he loved it. He loves going to these restaurants and trying different things, and I think he just really enjoys it. So I try to, whenever he's free, I like to get him on those videos. But obviously now with COVID.
Oh yeah, he's
Not
got
really. Yeah.
Well, he's a kid though. He won't get it, right?
Well, I mean, he's got to stay safe. So, but yeah, if you ever get the chance to meet this kid, so much inspiration.
Yeah, it's really cool to see something like that. Like, he's an old soul. I feel. I
Very much
only
so.
saw a few episodes of him,
Hmm.
but at 12, you see the kind of presence this kid commands. Like, he's an alpha male at 12.
Oh, for
coming into
sure.
this place like,
For sure.
what up, bitches? Give me the hottest, spicy shit you got. I'm not going to
Yes.
sweat. Give me more. Like, this is when I knew this kid was a gangster. He did these hot, spicy wings at 12 or whatever. Got a heart condition. And he does like this level. I think it was like 4 or 5 different levels of hot wings. And he's like, yeah, this is like a 7 out of 9. Oh, this is a 10 out of 10. And then gets
Yeah.
the hottest one. He's like, oh, that's like 100 out of 100.
Yeah.
But this is where I knew the kid was a gangster. He takes the hottest ones of the doobie challenge, takes a bite. Woo, that's hot. And then takes another bite. It was like, fuck you. Watch this, son.
He is. And then we've done videos also where he'll eat the hottest thing and he'll ask for like the next hottest. And I'm just like, I don't know how you did that.
How
'Cause I'll
does he
try
do
it
it?
after him, and I'm like, what are you doing? This is crazy. Spicy challenges are no joke, so I don't know how he does it.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
So I really need to prepare for the chili flakes one. So if you guys have any suggestions, I don't know if you guys would.
I do have a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
You watch this? Do you watch the Simpsons?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch
Not religiously, but yeah.
Did you ever watch the one where Homer ate the spicy chili?
I can
and
never.
he tripped?
I did not see that. But is it the one where, like, I can't get this image out of my head every time I eat something spicy? He put wax on his tongue?
Yes.
Yes, it's that episode. I'm always like, I need to do that. But
Yes.
obviously you can't do that.
What do you mean, obviously, you can't do that?
Putting hot wax on your mouth, on your tongue?
Lukewarm.
Oh, jeez.
Right before it starts to harden.
Oh, my gosh.
You get a hot candle, get that wax, drip it in a glass like this, and right before it's hardened, you just put your tongue in there,
I don't know,
let
man.
it wax it. But you're still not going to get rid of that heat that goes down your esophagus.
Your stomach's going to burn. Still.
Yeah, your stomach's going to burn. And
Yeah, that takes a lot of mental preparation, but I'll do like a week.
I was going to say,
towards it.
I think what you're doing is it is smart about working your way up, like a little hot thing here, like a 5-day preparation.
Yep.
However, can you really prepare for 1 million Scovilles or whatever it's going to end up being?
I think it's way more than that. First of all, I just had 1 million Scovilles recently, the spicy ramen.
Orchid Thai or Thai Orchid?
No, this is a restaurant in Wichita, Kansas, rice and roll.
Oh, that's what it was. I saw that video.
So a few months ago, they had level 1 through 7 of spicy ramen. So I was like, hey, can I come by and shoot you doing the level 7? And so they're filming it. It's all going great. And she showed me the bottle of concentrate that they use. It's 1 million Scoville concentrate. And she's holding it. It's like this tiny bottle. And they usually pour this into their hot sauce and mix it up. I don't know how much they poured.
She like it was salad dressing.
So
she poured it all over your meal.
I have my mask on and I'm speaking in Vietnamese. So I think there is like a little miscommunication. And I was like, hey, can I record the man? He was putting all the toppings on, the chef was. And I missed that part and I wanted to get for the video. I was like, hey, can I get him putting the toppings back on? She takes the hot sauce and starts pouring it. I'm like, oh, okay, let's just do it. And this is 1 million concentrate. You're only supposed to put a drop of this while cooking. And she just poured it straight on. And I was like, all right, I don't want to ask them to make another one. So I got home and I'm thinking, it's fine. I eat spicy food all the time. And I almost died, basically. I took a bite and my mouth was straight
you said you took like the whole bite, like all of the...
Yeah, I think I took all of the concentrate in one bite, my first bite.
You didn't mix it up or not? You're just like, give it to me.
Yeah, I did that and my mouth was on fire. It's the heat that, like you were saying, you can't get out of your mouth.
It's annoying.
It's lingering. I took ice to try to numb it down. I just swished around ice in my mouth. That did not help. I don't really like milk, so we didn't have that on hand. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. And then I tried to take another bite and took some shrimp and meatballs, but yeah. You can't prepare for that.
You can't.
No. So I just ended up spreading out the food over the week, mixing it with other stuff. I don't like to be wasteful, so I just kind of mix it.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is what's great about having people like you on here, is I get like the backstory and the behind the scenes and shit, what really goes on.
Yeah, for sure. So that was quite the challenge. That was another one. So I posted on YouTube, but I cut it down for TikTok, and it got 3 million views on it. So. And then one page that had 13 million followers, they reposted it.
Oh.
So that's another thing about TikTok. You have the chance of these bigger pages reposting your video to get more exposure. Yeah.
I gotta get on TikTok.
Yeah, do a spicy. The first thing you should do is a spicy challenge. Just kick it off with that, get some followers, and then start putting your content out there.
Oh my God.
It should just be between you guys, behind the scenes.
Oh no! You're here and suggesting this.
No, it's okay.
I'm
suggesting it for a future date for you guys.
Why don't we do it today?
Yeah, I'm good.
What do you mean you're good?
I gotta be good for the Chiefs game, man. I gotta watch it in peace.
You can't watch it without...
Not with stomach cramps, with my mouth on fire. No, I'm good.
Lisa, I'm very disappointed. I was saving this Reaper challenge for you. I saw it last night. I was like, there we go. We're going to do this thing up.
You guys should do it. It'd be perfect.
Or maybe after... Is that something we should do, cut the cameras off and then do it? And then make a separate video? Should I start a TikTok and that'll be my first video?
You guys could even... do it in the video. Just when I leave, you guys should do it. Shoot the video, post the long form on YouTube, and then chop and then edit it a 1-minute version. So in the beginning, show your reaction. Show you crying or whatever for 2 seconds, and then cut back to the beginning and go we're about to try this challenge. So then you got the hook. Now people are going to watch the whole video till the end.
Let's do it.
Makes sense.
Are you down, Charlie?
to eat some spicy shit.
Spicy hummus.
Do it.
The Reaper Challenge, bro.
Do it. Take another shot of whiskey and you're good.
It's gonna blow my stomach out.
No, it's not gonna blow your stomach out. Don't be a bitch.
Just add water. let me see this. What is this?
This is
The
the hummus.
The Reaper. Just add water hummus.
Just add water. I bet if you were to YouTube the Reaper Challenge or hashtag the Reaper Challenge, it would probably come on there. That was his goal.
Slowly add water and stir until desired consistency.
He gave me
is reached.
three of these. He gave me like a couple normal ones and then this one, and they were delicious. Like I like hummus.
So the ingredients says chili blend.
I know, right? So now I'm
So-
thinking it's a pussy.
It might not be as
It might
spicy.
not be
Maybe
as
they
bad.
put some Reaper and some other stuff, so it might not be that bad. Sesame, garlic, and salt. Hey, this might be pretty good. I mean,
Now
I'm not-
you wanna
I'm-
try it,
no, I
right?
don't want to try it.
Come
I'll see your
on,
reaction.
Lisa!
Yeah,
Come on, let's do
you
this.
guys got this.
Hey, all three of us, let's try it for the
I believe in
I'm
you guys.
trying to,
I
and then you
believe in
can.
you guys.
Yeah, see, here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you to post it so I can siphon some of your 14 billion
Oh
viewers.
gosh.
Same here.
Okay, let's end it off with this challenge.
All right, I'm really kidding. I don't want to use you for anything. I just
No,
wanted
it's
you
cool.
To, I just wanted you
I
here to
know.
talk to you.
It's all good. If you want to do it, let's do it. But I'm only taking a bite. I'm not eating like a crap ton of it.
Oh well, that's all. I figured the challenge is just a bite, right?
I thought the challenge would be the whole thing.
No.
Right,
It's a
no,
lot. This
okay,
is like
okay.
a full if you were to buy a thing of hummus in the
Yeah.
store.
Yeah, it said fourth pound makes a fourth pound, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll take a bite of it.
I'll take a bite of it.
Oh, Charlie can't back out now. Come on, man.
Hey, we're gonna get. Hey, I'm gonna have to holler at my boys to make sure we get this.
You ain't gotta holler at
All right,
anybody. You're gonna take
let me
a picture
shoot
of
a
this.
quick video. This is the inception of how this video happened.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Whiskey.
Whiskey?
All right, guys. So we are here with Neander Talk Podcast, and he persuaded me to do the hummus company, the Reaper Challenge. So this is it makes a fourth pound of hummus, correct? Spicy.
Yes, quarter pound. 4
Quarter
ounces.
pounds. Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying a fourth pound. That sounds so weird.
That's
But okay, here we go. He's gonna make it. He persuaded me to do it. How spicy do you think this is gonna be?
I don't think it's gonna be shit.
Okay.
Can I cuss?
Yeah, totally.
Well,
how about you, Charles? How spicy?
Me, honestly, I think it's gonna be hot as fuck. Since we can't, it's okay to cuss. I think it's gonna be hot as fuck. I never had hummus before, and the fact that we're gonna do this challenge together on everybody's medias and stuff like that. Fuck it, it's 2020. Hey, that's
All right, let's do it. Go,
All right.
go prepare it.
All right, let's take a break.
take a break.
Everybody, we are going to take a break here from the podcast. I'm going to take this hummus company, the Reaper Challenge. I'm going to make this. We're going to do it. Go ahead and what should I say? Maybe I'll do like a video just on YouTube of us doing it, and then you'll find it, people. I'll tell you how to find it. We're going to go ahead and get silly with some hot stuff.
Let's
oh my
do it.
God, let's do it. All right,
Let's do it.
Charles, go ahead and hit stop recording, and we'll do this, set it up, and then come back. We're rolling, right? All right, we're rolling.
Okay.
Welcome back. We just did the Reaper Challenge from the Hummus Co. This was supposed to be ridiculously hot. It tasted like water. Very disappointed. Very disappointed.
Wait, did he give it to you in person and
Yeah.
say this is really spicy?
Yeah, he gave it to me in person. Yeah, you were here.
Maybe you got like
I'm gonna hit him
Dad.
up. The Hummus Daddy is his name on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Hummus
All right.
Daddy or the Hummus Daddy.
I will have to make sure.
I'm gonna hit him up. Say I tried to go viral doing TikTok with his Reaper, and it was the most bland, unspicy thing I've ever had in my entire life. Very upset about that.
There was nothing spicy about it. I'm actually shocked. I was actually worried about the spice outside, in the food, because it's my first time ever having hummus.
Yeah.
Charles is going off right now.
Yeah, it took him the longest time to try it, and now he won't
Charles
stop
might
talking about it.
be the biggest pussy you've ever met.
I'm the biggest eater on the planet. Like,
All right, so we just got a few minutes left. Lisa has to get out of here. I really appreciate you coming on here. I could definitely talk to you for a lot longer. This was nice. You're doing it.
Thank you.
You're doing it. You're living the dream. Like, how is it? You are living the dream. Are you living like you getting
It's pretty awesome. This past year has not been what I envisioned my business going.
because of COVID?
Yeah. But at the same time, it was so good for me this past year to rebuild my base and strengthen it so that next year, once I can travel, I just have to create content. I'm already monetized on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Now I just need the content.
Where are you trying to travel to? Like, what?
I want to go to Asia.
Oh, you
Really
want to do
bad.
some real
Yeah,
traveling?
I want to do street food so bad. The Thai street food. I don't know if you've ever seen videos of those,
Oh,
but
of course.
I need to try that. I want to go back to Vietnam. I went in 2013, but I wasn't really a big foodie at that point. We ate a lot of food, but I wasn't recording anything, taking pictures. So I want to go back to Vietnam, eat all the seafood. I want to go everywhere, honestly. India, anywhere I can go.
I've been tossing around the idea of taking like 4 or 5 weeks off and going to Cambodia.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I want some of that happy pizza.
Oh, gosh.
No, I just really want to get ingrained in the culture and the lifestyle and just see what it's like living in a different culture. I've lived all over this country and experienced a lot of what American culture, if you will, kind of has to offer. If we have a culture, you know, we really don't. We're such a young country and melting pot. We just bring all these other cultures here. It's really hard for us to have our own culture.
Sure.
But with kind of like the political landscape, and I know you only have a few minutes, so I'm not going to go down some rabbit hole. But I really feel like we are witnessing the very tip of the spear that is the end of the American empire right now.
Okay.
And I really want to, there's much more to life than being an American in the Midwest working as a mailman. Like, there's so much more to life. And I want to see what all these other cultures and people do for their living and for their life and how day-to-day experiences for them. And I've been really wanting to do something like that. And
don't you think that's so important for growth, though? Like, to see other people and how they experience their lives. Travel, to me, is such an important part of growing outside of your comfort zone. First of all, like when you're in your little bubble, you haven't left your city. That's all you know, besides maybe what you may see on TV.
right.
But when you go to a different country, when you see how they're living their lives, when just everything, culture, food, things like that, you learn so much, and you realize that your small city is very small. Like, there's so much out there.
Yeah.
And I wish everyone had the ability and the chance to travel, because I think that is the most important thing.
I do too. I mean, for growth, for opening your mind, for seeing how other people live of different cultures and colors. I mean, if you want to get rid of racism, give everybody a passport and send them around the world.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
You know, you're gonna see brown people, black people, yellow people doing all kinds of shit that your white ass is doing in the middle of the country. You know, it's like, oh, these people love their kids like me. Oh, these people just want to gather around and eat food and socialize just like me. It's
and so what if their food is not what you eat? Like, it's okay. It's what they eat. So why are you going to judge them on what they're living by, you know, off of what you eat and stuff?
And we're all the same species. We're all
Exactly,
humans.
right?
If this brown human over across the world loves this dish, chances are your pale white ass is going to like it too. You know what I mean? And vice versa. You know, their brown ass is going to like your crazy hamburger or pizza or some shit like that, you know?
Exactly. And that's when it's very important for cultures to come together.
Absolutely.
We're sharing, we're learning.
Yeah.
And we're going to grow even more together.
Listen, we all need to fuck each other until we're all toke. Until we're all just kind of...
Let's mix these bloodlines up.
Let's get this racism out of here.
Yeah.
And then we can just be all classists. These are half jokes, half truths. Everybody, this was Neander Talk podcast, I think. Season 2. Lisa Nguyen with Telehue Feuds. Thank you so much for being here.
Dude, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
I love being on podcasts, especially with, you know, people like you.
Yeah.
Bringing up different topics, talking about it.
Beautiful.
Maybe different opinions, but
yeah,
we're, like you said, we're all the same species.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Seen them UFOs?
Have you seen some aliens?
Oh, have I? Haven't you?
Did you get picked up by one?
I'm not allowed to disclose that information, but I may or may not have been probed. Neander Talk podcast. This is it. Bye.